Hello, hello, hello. Tuning in from the command center, the studio, Command and Conquer operations. Welcome, you guys. My name is Dancy Bearded. This is my beautiful wife, Sam C. Non-bearded.
Hello.
How you doing, Sam?
Good. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat all of a sudden.
Interesting.
I feel like it's really dry in our house.
Yeah. Yep. Tis the season.
I thought we were over that.
And also, please help us welcome Mr. River. If you
Can you find him?
Yeah. Check the seat. Oh, he's looking.
Aww.
He's looking. Let me see if I can get you here. Where you at, Ryder?
Don't unplug it.
Right.
Did you call him Ryder?
Oh my God, we were just talking about Ryder. That's River. Ryder, we got a question for you. Tune in. He's posted up on that
Just
pillow.
Fat as can be.
Just staring right at the camera. What are you doing? River boy? What up, dude?
Oh.
Oh, what's up, homie?
We need like a river light.
Yeah, give him a little light over there. All right, so that's a little River boy. Also, please tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your friends, tell your family. Get in on this show. We're going to have a fun time tonight. Share it out. This is Bearded Vice Live. Scrolling down at the bottom, if you want to be on the show next week, that's how you enter. While you read that, Sam is going to explain what this show is all about.
The show is you guys send in pictures or questions, and we help you. We answer your questions. We tell you how to style your beard. We tell you if you need a cut. We tell you if you're handsome or not. I don't know. Ask away.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we are going to have a great time. I appreciate everybody. Welcome home. Yeah, got in about midnight last night and then hit the ground running. People were like, dude, can you take like a cushion day? Like you like went all out. And I was like, no, I woke up, took the boys to school, got everybody ready in the morning. I got their breakfast and everything, took the boys to school, came home, got ready, immediately filmed 2 videos. Then I had to go get an oil change and pick up lunch for us. And then I had to edit, and then I had to pick up Jax, which I edited while I was in the pickup line. And then I took Jax to play therapy. He's going for some like food and appetite type stuff. I finished editing during the play therapy, and then we picked up Jax's birthday pizza. By the way, it's Jax's birthday, so shout out to our little man who's not as little anymore. And then we had dinner, got the kids down to bed, got the show ready, and we are here.
Yep.
No rest for the wicked, you guys. But I like literally thought about it. I was like, I'm good. Like I didn't feel exhausted.
That's good.
I don't think
I was wondering if you're going to be tired today.
No. I'm good. Like once I sat down we got ice cream as well for Jax, he chose. Once I sat down in the chair after ice cream, it hit me there.
I got sleepy.
Yeah, at like 6:30. But other than that, I was like, I don't think I was grumpy. I don't think that I was like down or dragging or anything. So yeah, it was pretty good. So you've done a lot of talk. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. I did a live stream at 1:00 today too.
Oh yeah.
So I did a full hour plus live stream, and then
I forgot you were doing your live stream, and I almost came down and like barged in.
Oh my gosh, that would have been great. So yeah, I did a lot today, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And man, you guys are awesome. And shout out to Lance. What up, dude? And hey, what's up, Brock? Good to see you, man. Hello to everybody out there. I saw Christina said, it's nice to see River. They had to put their kitty down on Monday. I'm so sorry. But I saw a follow-up. I know, but this was a great life and kind of encouraging, to be honest.
Yeah.
Her husband said that they had to put down 18-year-old cat.
That gives me a lot of hope for our 14-year-old girls.
Yep. So we have 2 other cats that are, oh yeah, I did write a blog for Weatherbeard as well. Yeah, so true. But I love the work. I genuinely do. And we are going on spring break, so that's a part of it is I only have 2 days to get everything ready.
No working on spring break.
Yeah, well, I will be, but that's not possible. But I enjoy it. Hey, thank you, Mike. He said, happy birthday, Jax.
Aww.
That's awesome. Thank you, dude. I'll show you guys our little Jax, man. He has this year of growth has been incredible.
Even the picture that's up right
know.
now, he's changed so much
Yeah.
since then.
And this was what, 3 months ago, 2 months ago?
It was like October. Yeah, October.
Okay, November, December. Okay, 4 months or so. He really has changed incredibly since then, and he's grown up mentally with his confidence, with his eating. He's grown up physically with his soccer, and just he's always been cool. He's always been the cutest little dude. So, yeah, he just turned 8 years old today. And tell him about like the goal that you guys have been working on lately.
So Jax struggles with gaining weight. He doesn't have a big appetite. And so we've been really working on that. That's what he's going to therapy for.
Yeah.
And we had a deal starting last month. It was like, if you hit 50 pounds by your birthday, we'll give you $50. And so he has been so determined to hit 50 pounds. And he's been eating like crazy. And he's gotten to 49.4 pounds and got stuck there. And so when
he's been working hard at soccer, like the hardest ever. So he's burning more calories too.
So he weighed himself this morning and he was 49.4 pounds and he was so distraught. And I was like, dude, you have been working so hard. We're still going to give you $50. I was like, go eat breakfast and come back and try again. And he came back and it was right at 50.
Yep.
So we're like, you've been working so hard. We will still give you the $50 because he had 2 really intense days of soccer before that. And I was like, if you didn't have those days, you would easily have hit 50 pounds.
Right. And we don't want to
with
punish
all
you
the
for
eating that he's been doing. And so it's so cute because he's really like, with all the eating, he has so much more energy.
Yeah.
We're trying to explain to him, like, see, this is what it feels like to eat like a normal person.
Yeah, he doesn't get grumpy. He's able to like super
doesn't
bring
look
it.
tired.
Yeah, yep, yeah. It's been pretty awesome, And so so shout out to Jax. Happy birthday to that little dude. And Leo, you're right. Michigan and New York being in the same time zone definitely helped. The changing of the time zones, especially when you fly and you like lose an hour or 2 or 3. That's brutal. That's tough to come back from. So, yeah, I agree. And then Sarah's boy turns 9 tomorrow.
Aww.
Happy birthday to him in a couple of hours.
Birthday.
Maddox actually turns 10 in like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So the boys have really close birthdays. And so, yeah, in about 2.5 weeks, Maddox will have a birthday as well. And so, yeah, and we are heading down to Florida starting on Friday with our journey. And just a reminder, you guys, I still need to get something up on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot, but we will have a casual hangout beard community meetup at Disney Springs on April 1st, aka April Fools. Not a joke, I promise. And it is entirely free. You don't have to pay to get in Disney Springs. You don't need to buy anything where we're going, nothing like that. It's just literally like a grass area where everyone comes and hangs out. Hopefully it's still grass there. Who knows?
Yeah, right. It's all under construction.
Right.
Closed.
We'll still be in the sidewalk. And it's at Disney Springs right next to the House of Blues and I always say this wrong,
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil. So, yes, it is
Just
right next
all
there.
the way at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to the end.
2 days from now. Yeah, so not tomorrow, but the next morning we'll be getting up at 3 a.m. to get ready to leave at 4 a.m. So, and I will do every ounce of driving. And it'll be great though. I'm great with it. We've told you guys before, but we drive to like Macon, Georgia area from Flint, Michigan. So we all the way down, and then we go from Macon to Orlando the next morning. Then on the way back, we drive to like Tennessee, and then we go home the following day. So we stop at a hotel halfway. We don't usually plan it out ahead of time because kids and traffic and all that. We just kind of play it by ear.
We go until we can't.
Yeah. Yep. We try to get as far as we can.
Yeah.
But we take into consideration things like storms. We've pretty much every trip had to dodge storms.
We were just checking the weather before this.
And we had to dodge a tornado the last time.
Coming home from Texas.
Texas. We were literally dancing around a tornado. We stayed in Little Rock and it hit after we left, which we knew.
It hit the next day.
Yeah.
And that was a big one.
We planned it, though. Like, we were watching and knew, so that was kind of crazy. But I do have a question for JB and my fellow Floridians out there. How common, because we're going to hit at least 3 days next week of 90, in Florida in the 90s. How many days of the year does it hit triple dig? How often does it get to 100? What's up, Andy? Now, Andy's in the swamp. That's even more level of humidity and
Florida swamp?
No,
Okay.
nope. Hey, Gigi, welcome home, Dan. Thank you. Hi, Samantha. So, yes, it's been beautiful down here this whole week. Nice. Yeah, it looks hot. It
looks beautiful. There's one day of like thunderstorms, but I feel like that's gonna leave. But everything else looks great.
Yeah. All right. He said, feels like very often, typically the actual is a bit under. Okay. Yeah. The actual, because I told Sam, I was like, I don't think it hits 100 in Florida super commonly.
Interesting. What's like the summer average?
Because like Arizona.
Just like in the 90s? Because we've never been to Florida in the summer.
Right. Arizona, Texas, parts of California, it's very common to hit those triple digits. Understood. Got it. But I feel like Florida as a actual temperature doesn't get in the hundreds a crazy amount of times. Fabio, great name. Connecticut's supposed to get into the 70s on Saturday. Wow.
Ooh.
90s is common. High 90s happens, but triple digits. That's exactly what I thought. All right. Okay. Yep. Our feels jumps to the humidity for sure. 90s usually, but the humidity makes you feel like you're waterboarded when you step outside.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I think about this constantly. We have seasonal depression from our winter where we just don't go outside as much, but the real seasonal depression is that the sun is not out. We like I don't think people that don't live in a state like Michigan, you don't realize you don't see sun. It's not like it's snow out and then there's sun. It's just gray.
Clouds.
Yeah, it's clouds the whole time. There's no vegetation color. There's no green. There's no flowers. And the lack of vitamin D, I think, is what messes with people the most. But then I hear from people in Florida, and they're like, yeah, in the summer, we just go from air conditioning to air conditioning. We don't go outside because it's like you're getting waterboarded. And I'm like,
what's worse?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Is that just as seasonally depressing or is it not as bad?
Sun.
Right, because you see the sun, you get the vitamin D, there is color. I feel like it might be lesser.
I feel like it would be less depressing to live in a place like Florida.
Yeah. And Holly says, I get seasonal depression every spring from the pollen rain to kill me. Jeez. Holly's, it's spring, and she's in the process of moving right now.
Oh, jeez.
So have fun with that, Holly. Let's check in on he's sleeping.
Oh, my gosh.
He's tucked in over there. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can show you guys. Right here is that little river boy. That's his little white. Oh, that guy.
So
that
cute.
guy. And summer is like living in the 90-something degrees, sauna forever. Some of us work outside with no AC. And the same is said in Michigan. There's a lot of people that work outside in the winter, right? Construction and all that stuff doesn't just stop. And there's no heat, when you're out there. Okay. Renee says, I get seasonal depression once it gets above 70. I love fall and winter down here. Dang, above 70.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yep, that sounds like a lot.
That sounds so perfect.
What's up, Tony? I hope they played well. All right. Is there reason video quality? Let me check on that, my friend. Okay, yeah, I had it switched for the stream. That's crazy. I did the stream with Nick earlier, but it was on his channel, even though I run it. So thank you, Vado. I'll remember to switch that back after the stream. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the heads up. And what's going on? What's going on with Maddox? Just to update our friends.
Maddox, I don't know what is going on. The last couple days he's had just like a really bad headache and he's got a little bit of a fever, but that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're hoping it goes away, and we're hoping that none of the rest of us get it. He's kind of been quarantined up into his room, so he's not spreading his germs because the boy doesn't like to wash his hands.
Yeah. Yep,
Which
absolutely.
is terrifying.
Your souls. I showed Sam a TikTok today, and it was this lady talking, and she goes, "Look at my soul holes."
We're gonna start using that.
Like, hey, right here, soul holes. I loved it. It was so good, so good. And welcome everybody. Lost in the last inning. Well, it sounds like a good game. I'd much rather lose at the end of the game than have a blowout either way. Those aren't ever fun. And so, yeah, guys, we are going to be doing Beard Advice Live today. If you'd like to be on the show next week, we'd love to have you. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We will be coming to you from the Airbnb next week. We did this last time we were there, and the nice thing is we do have like the kids' bedroom upstairs, and we have like the living room area where we can stream from. So we
Sorry,
shouldn't,
Grandma and Grandpa.
so we shouldn't interfere with them much. And so it's just right there, you guys. It is free. We do have Beard Octane tonight. We'll be talking all about them in just a little bit here. But yeah, I'm back. We had the third day of the expo. I was able to hang out with my guy Donald, and it was an interesting third day. I know you guys haven't heard about the third one yet. It was all students, and it was the most packed expo attendance I've ever seen. They had in literal bus after bus after bus after bus where they shipped these students. Now, these are adult students from their cosmetology and barber schools and all this stuff. And it was everywhere. It was pretty crazy. And again, just as aggressive, just as wild. And yeah, Joe said, sorry, I'm tired. I was getting my hair done. And we killed it. We were me, Ryder, and Joe. I wish you guys, if you get a chance to go to these expos, just see how we work as a team. And we got it all packed up and like rushed to get all this work so me and Ryder could get to the airport. And then Joe had to sit for another like 2 or 3 hours to wait for the crate
Jeez.
because of the union type stuff. Your mom says, Samantha, you look beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah. And Joe says, thanks for loaning Dan for the weekend, Sam.
You're welcome.
But before we get going, especially because tonight is a Beard Octane sponsored night, Sam, do you have any questions about the expo, about Beard Octane? Chat, do you guys have any questions about Beard Octane, the expo, New York City? And again, I will have some info on Beard Octane in a little bit.
Well, I have a question.
Such as they're going to be live tomorrow night on their own YouTube channel. So you want to make sure you go and check that out tomorrow. All right, but Sam has a question for us.
What was your highest selling item there?
Easy. I'm actually going to talk about it on the stream tonight. So let me pull this up while we talk about them. I have it on the stream. That's so crazy you said that. By far, the only item that sold out.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. By far, the only item that sold out in any way, and he brought more of this scent than anything else, was Envy, which is literally the scent of the month for an additional 10% off, and that is a bright citrus bergamot, essentially a cologne. Right? You see vanilla, you see sandalwood. No, get out of here.
Yeah.
It is a bright citrus cologne. And they, called it before the slide, right? She didn't even see that. The ladies, absolutely, and I will say part of it is like my little sales pitch when they come up. The first thing I say is here's our smell bar. Feel free to smell any of the scents. We have
Smell
these.
bar.
Yeah, we have these available in all the beard products. I said my wife's favorite is Envy, and I have them
Nice.
smell that because number one, I want them to feel safe. You know, we are kind of an oddity at these expos. Just to be straight up blunt, we are masculine, straight males.
Yeah.
And we have large facial hair. Nobody else really fits that mold at these expos at all. And so we are kind of like the odd men out. And so sometimes people are like, what to make of these like manly men, you know? And so I immediately say my wife. So they're like, okay, he's not going to be hitting on me. And then they smell it and they're like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, if there's a date night, she loves this one. And it sells really well. What up, Dennis? Dennis, I came in today, man. I didn't see you in there. I saw Rod and the fellows. But so Envy, by far, the cologne scents are pretty much all that sells. So it's Envy, Victory, Grizzly Puncher, and Liquid Gold are the top four by far. So yeah, great question. That's absolutely hilarious that you said that. Hilarious. And Donald got to hang out, man, and he got to give me all the facts and all this. I told Sam all the stuff that you said, Donald. It was really cool. Yep. Dan, when you go to these with Beard Octane, are you primarily talking about Beard Octane or do you talk about the channel? It's a pretty, it's always Beard Octane first, But then it just comes up that I do content for a living. A lot of people come to the booth, and even Joe brings up that I do the education. And so it's actually, I think, a really cool, not necessarily selling point, but just a good fact is I kind of have a line, and I'm like, I don't even work for this company. I just love them. I said, I try everything that's on the market, and these guys are at the top of the mountain with the very best of the best. And I think that helps the legitimacy. And I actually took this line from Ryder. We'll be going over stuff, and they'll essentially say, all right, you sold me. And I'll say, no, I just educated you. Like, that's it. I'm not here to sell anything. You know, it's nothing like, oh, I get a commission and I'm trying to drive. Literally, I don't. So it's nothing like that. So yeah, it's a little bit of both. I think they go hand in hand. If I explain that I do this for a living, it helps when I talk about Beard Octane. And so, great question. I love that. And you too, if you got any other questions, keep them coming.
Okay.
Keep them coming. And guys, we do have a question segment for the end of the stream. So if you have a question, and I will answer it right now, but if you have a question that's not Expo or Octane related at this moment, I'm going to star it and we'll come back to it. But how long have you had your beard? And this is by far the number one question is, how long does it take to grow your beard? And so I've had a beard for many, 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 many years of different lengths and sizes. But I would say I've had a serious beard for 7 years or so, with many trims along the way. Mm-hmm. And can you tell me your advice to someone growing his beard for 6-7 months? Drink more water, follow a good routine with quality products, and genuinely just dive into my channel. Yep, dive into my channel.
Wait. Sarah, are you expecting?
Where?
One up.
Okay. You're the only one on Monday who seemed to notice my announcement, so it's true. The little one's due in August. What?
Congratulations!
I missed that too. It must have came at like a crazy time, so sorry, Sarah, but congrats.
My goodness.
Wow, that's really cool. August.
Do you know what you're having?
Ooh, is that not too early?
I don't know.
Oh.
I can't do math.
Donald said, I've never seen such haggling, companies trying to make business deals with Joe, or women buying products for their men. Yeah, that about sums it up.
The haggling blew my mind.
Yep.
I would be mortified if I tried to haggle with somebody at a place like that.
Yeah, this was the first time where the other expos, and it was rarely the ladies, it's almost always the barber fellas. And we'll have on there, so for example, if you guys go to a show, the balms and oils are generally $15, and that's marked down from the website, so you can get a deal if you meet us in person. And so the balm is $15. I had several people like, what's the best price? I'm like, $15, it's already on sale. Would you take 10? And it was just over and over again. And then anytime someone's like, hi, is the owner Joe here? It was always a shipping company, a like media company, a publicist, a like supplier company. There was probably 40 company owners trying to get business from Joe, which didn't used to happen, but they Joe keeps coming back, keeps having a better display. More people keep recognizing us and noticing Beard Octane. And so that happened a lot. And then 95% of the sales were women buying products for their men. 95, if not 97. But it was for boyfriends, fiancés, husbands, but it was also people buying for their dads. That was kind of cool. A lot of people mentioned Father's Day, coming up in the nearish future. Yes, Mother's Day is on my birthday. We got that. All right, let's establish it.
Like, dang, you can't just buy somebody a gift. You have to put it as a holiday.
Right. Dancy is the beard energizer bunny.
Why is that so true? That's a fact.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, nice, Dylan. You're going to love those samples. Yep, you're going to love those samples. Okay, let's see here. We just found out on Monday. Oh. Whoa, so you found out on this. Oh, Monday was my in New York stream. That's probably why. I was all juiced up on New York anger. But my dad doesn't want to know, and he might be in the chat, so I keep it. What?
For the sex.
Yeah, I know, but her dad's in the chat? That's cool. What up, Dad? He said it's NYC. Yeah, I'm changing my name to Tony. Yeah, we get a lot of inside jokes on these things. And Donald and Joe are the same exact height. Same exact height. Yep. Joe's Big Tony. Yep. What up, homie? I'm Tony. It's Tony Signs. It's this guy from TikTok that this Asian dude that makes signs. He starts his TikToks with something outrageous that like the craziest things of pop culture, and I can't say it. And so, yeah. Does Sam ever use beard butter on her feet?
I do.
Yeah.
When I like give myself a pedicure or something, I will use it and then put
Socks.
socks.
Ew.
Put socks on over it.
Ew.
Go to sleep.
Do you have to screen people asking for Joe? I do 100%. If Joe only knew how many people I was like the buffer zone between and bounced them away, or at times I just said I was the owner and took their card and like talking, I can get a feel when they're like, so, are you guys direct to consume? Yeah, I'm the owner. Yeah, we are. And so I tried to be as much of the buffer as I could. Yep. No rant Wednesday. No, we should be all right. The New York has left the building. And yeah, if you guys could, I don't even think I asked you guys to, so that's my apologies. But if you guys could, see if you hit the thumbs up on the stream. And if you do want to share it out, I would appreciate that. I know I invited your wife, your kids, your uncles. They're all welcome. Yeah, they're all welcome. All right. Dan gets a kick out of sending them to me. No, only once in a while. There's some characters where I'm like, I'm going to watch this one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. He said they always stand right there in the center of the booth edge, and you know it's a sales pitch coming. Ugh. Yes, yep, and it's rarely valuable. Yeah, rarely valuable. I do. My husband massages my feet with butter. There you go.
Nice.
If you need that foot massage, I got you, baby. So yeah, it was a great time, man. We ate great. We met a lot of really cool people, and Joe, where was that in text? I don't know if I can show it on here, but essentially story time. We are at our booth and we're all like, whoa, hair burning.
Oh,
what
no.
in the world? And I go, whoa, no, Joe, no, that's a fire. Like, that's not just somebody like using heat and burning their hair. A lady who was drunk, I don't know how she accomplished this. She ended up setting a mannequin hair on fire. And when I say fire, I mean fire, like absolute fire. And people started pouring water bottles on it, and it was right next to all of their electronics.
Oh, jeez.
And it was like the fire was going by, and if you know anything about an electric fire, you don't do water on that. And they've got it out, but I'm telling you, you guys, it was about 5 seconds away from them having to evacuate tens of thousands of people. And when I say tens of thousands, I literally mean tens of thousands of people. It was fire. And so, yeah, and he says it was fire, literally. I mean, like flames coming from this mannequin. And then the ladies, like, I guess, run around telling people, I did that. And then in the comments of a video, which I'm sure the Expo didn't appreciate it being posted, the video, she commented on that she did it. Yeah.
Okay, banned for next year.
Yeah. Because they have bars all throughout this thing.
Really?
There's bar.
Were people like...
I didn't notice.
Tipsy,
no,
or?
I didn't notice anybody
Okay.
drunk. Nope, it's not anything that you ever notice like that. But they probably have 10 different bars in this place, right in the Expo too. Not even out in the concourse.
Money.
Yeah, for sure. Dallin said, "I've never seen anything like a beauty convention. I think NYC took it to another level." I always tell people, you need to go. You need to go experience it. It's another like chapter of life that most of us don't see. It's so interesting.
To a beauty convention or to New York City?
Beauty convention.
Okay.
Beauty convention. And you can't unplug the electricity without the union. As wild,
right.
As wild as that sounds, you are correct. Yeah, you are correct.
Get fined.
And Holly says, the NYC show definitely was different than the... Yes. We all opened up our emails today. I think I deleted 30 emails from the Beauty Expo. Did I give out my email? No, I did not.
Jeez.
But we had to register for the Expo, and somehow, some way, people sell the registration list of emails.
Yeah, now you're on the list.
And I'm on the list, and so yeah, I hit spam about 30 times. Yeah, was it? Oh yeah, super easy. Our hotel was like 4 blocks from it, just straight line. Just go to the Hudson River, just right there. And so yeah, it was definitely interesting. On my way out, I almost got fitted for a wig. Dude, I could not get away.
True?
Oh, they're so aggressive. hey, pretty lady, and they come
Oh
over.
my God.
They in New York is a next level aggressive on their
Oh my
sales pitch.
gosh.
And so the biggest one is they have these like all inclusive like suitcase kits for doing your hair. And so it's like you can just carry it and then you open it and it folds out like a toolbox. And it's got a
Yeah.
mirror and it's got lights. It's got plugs in it for your straighteners and
Uh-huh.
stuff. And they do a whole huge thing. Yep, whole huge thing. Yeah, they were trying to get me to do extensions. Me and Ryder are walking by, and they're like, it works on your beard. And Ryder's like, we got plenty. We just kept going. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Dan, which one's worse, Philadelphia Union? I haven't been to Philly like that, so I don't know. That was my first time really dealing with that kind of union. So, all right, guys. And again, down scrolling at the bottom, it's also pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. No excuses. Send on in, guys. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Just some wrap-up details here. Dan C10, you guys know it. It's coming up on almost 7 years of being an affiliate together. This summer, we'll make 7 years.
That's crazy.
So crazy. So same code, guys. Dan C10, Envy, highly recommend. Great blend out there. We sold a redonkulous amount of cordless beard straighteners.
That's awesome.
We sold out of the beard starter kits too, which was really cool. But this beard cordless straightener, that was for people not buying products by far the most. We actually sold a ton of t-shirts too. There were a lot of non-bearded guys that bought hats and t-shirts just randomly. There was like a Filipino fella who didn't have a single follicle on his face and was like, I want that hat. And he worked for the center and he was like, I'm going to wear it all weekend. And he bought it and wore it all weekend.
Dylan, I got the soccer joke. I just didn't want to say anything.
Where?
I was there with you. Philadelphia Union.
Oh, I didn't get you. Gotcha. All right. Well played, sir.
I want to hate the Philadelphia Union, but I love them.
We like that the Sullivan brothers play together.
Yeah.
Like we envision Jackson Maddox doing that one day. Are there any events in LA? Yeah, LA has BarberCon. Anaheim has a premiere. There's all sorts of them out there. So yeah, yep, no doubt. What's up, Unique? So yeah, most West Coast are in Anaheim. Yeah, I know LA has BarberCon. I was invited to go out there by another company, and I turned them down. Shout out to Beard Octane.
I will go to Anaheim. You have to take me to Disneyland.
Oh, is that right? I'll say I don't really have any interest in California.
I do want to go to Disneyland.
That would be cool. That's where Mario.
That's the only thing.
Yep, Mario. Oh, nice, Randy. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, we sold a lot. What's up, Ken? He is back, by the way. His words, not mine. He's just a little bit more exotic now. Speaking of exotic, let's check in on our correspondent, Riverboy. Oh,
are his paws out?
Yeah,
I can't tail is hanging. To see.
His tail is hanging over the edge, and his back paw is almost off the edge. What a cute guy. What a cute dude. So yeah, what's up, Jacob? Welcome. Okay, Disneyland. Yeah, I've never been to Disneyland. But it'd be cool. We'd do it for sure.
I have been.
You did, right?
Yep.
Nope, I have never. All right, and again, guys, Dan C10 is your discount. This company's amazing. I know many of you jumped on some deals on Monday, but beyond that as well, you guys, Beard Octane will be live on their YouTube channel tomorrow night. If you guys could, there's a link in the chat. Most of you are already, but if you could pop over there and subscribe to their channel, it's entirely free. On this channel, this is our career. This is what we do, and we never ask you guys to buy. We never ask you to donate, but it does help if you support sponsors in any way possible. A free way is just to go follow them on YouTube, and I'll also put their Instagram in the chat. Just if you show them like, oh man, yeah, look at they're getting some new people from Dan and Sam. That's always appreciated. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Last time at Disney, Florida was 30 years ago. Dang. Yeah.
That's probably pretty similar for me too.
Yeah.
Well, not Florida. Not Florida, like, California.
Yeah, it was like 30 days ago. Jeez Louise. No, just kidding.
It's like 3 months.
Yeah. And they're going in July to their first Disney trip.
Ooh.
That's so cool. Look at that. 30 years difference. Yeah. When you show River on screen, one of my cats got jealous and moved his head between me and my phone screen. All right. We got you. We got you here. Let's see if I can. I don't want to wake him, but River boy.
He's passed out.
He's sleeping. See his paw just went and just started going down. You can see it right here. It just started going down. What a dude. He was so excited to stream with us. And I'm not kidding. He was ready. Yeah, he was ready. What time is stream tomorrow? Usually they go 8 o'clock. Joe or Holly, can you guys confirm for us? But usually they go at about 8 o'clock.
Is it a Holly stream?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
If it's up to Holly, no, it will not be a Holly stream. So, yeah. Have you and Sam ever been on a cruise? We have.
Yes.
Yeah, we've done a couple cruises, and we've dabbled with the idea of doing another in the future.
We want to do a cruise, but
What up, BJ?
when did cruises start getting super expensive again?
Right.
Because I thought it was like $250, and
Right.
that's that. And now it's like the cruises that we look at are like over $1,000 a person.
Yeah. Yep.
Now.
All right, 8 p.m. tomorrow, you guys, live on the Beard Octane channel. You'll be able to hear from Joe about the third day. You'll be able to hear more stories about the whole trip. I'm sure it's going to be a really great time. And Octane said it's not a Holly stream yet. Not yet.
Holly said no.
Yeah. I'm terrified to be on a ship. You, like, other than if you have any kind of waves, you almost entirely forget that you're on a ship.
You have to just forget about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm the same way. Like, being in open ocean is tip-top one of my biggest fears. You just have to not think about where you're at and what's underneath you and what could happen.
Yeah, it didn't faze me at all, or hasn't fazed me. And yeah, but I would love to go on alone, mainly because the food setup is just perfect for us.
I want to go on, they're like all gluten-free cruises.
Ooh,
I want to go on
stop.
one of those.
Stop it. That would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Got that bad boy. Let's go and get the show started. We have just a few entries tonight. Beautiful amount, actually. And we should have plenty of time to be able to chat as we go through. All right. Easy cruises are European river cruises. Ooh, that would be really cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Matt Jack says, why did I discover Ginger Jamboree after it was retired? I love sweet fruity scent with the ginger. I believe it. If you haven't, make sure you try Positive Charge. It's wonderful. That's what I wore pretty much all weekend. I did sell a lot of Positive Charge too. Oh, we got to come back here. River.
It was River.
Yeah. So my number one is an Alaskan cruise.
That's what we have planned for Dan's 40th birthday.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're involving the kids yet.
Right.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But that's our plan.
Yep.
For 40th.
Yep. So that's my number one. Hawaii is 1A. But my number one is an Alaskan cruise. Oh, Brad is going on one next June. Congrats, dude. That's huge.
Okay, if anyone's been to Alaska, is it better to go in the summertime or the winter time? Because I can see both. It's like, I'll just go both times.
Yeah, we just watched a video on someone going in the summer, and we were like, oh, there's aspects.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can do more things.
Yeah, there's aspects I like. But then also the glacier ridges and stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm going on a cruise in 11 days. Nice. Hitting Hawaii in September. Let's go, Donnie. Come on now. All right, Greg says summer.
Okay.
I lived there for 5 years. Depends on what you want to do. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cruise, so it'd only be a visit for like excursions.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do Alaskan cruises like port overnight so you can like go out and do more things?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. We gotta look more into this, I guess.
Is better than the Caribbean? Yeah, I think we're excited.
I'm very much over Caribbean right now.
Yeah.
After our last vacation.
Right. Yeah. And Jacob says spring or summer.
Okay.
All right. Mad Jack's brother just got back from an Antarctic. Oh, yeah, that would be.
Oh, my gosh.
But I don't know if you could handle
I don't
getting
think
there.
I couldn't. The boat, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the videos of the boats going through the Drake Passage?
Because to get there, you have to go through the Drake Passage. And it's like some of the most treacherous waters out there.
You're like in your room, like falling and then falling that way. Oops.
Matthew said he did 4 cruises to the Middle East, courtesy of the U.S. Navy.
No, doesn't count.
That's even more so. Thank you, sir. Had one booked when COVID hit. I remember everyone having to like get credits for all that time because that was like peak COVID was cruise ships. They have cruises that link to train rides and overnight land stays.
Okay, that makes sense because we do want to do a train while we're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Where do you leave for an Alaskan cruise? I think like
Washington?
Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Washington, Oregon.
Or maybe Canada.
Yeah.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to admit, the only con I have on cruise is drunk people. It's very insane.
You just gotta like people watch.
100%. And that's what I was just gonna say. You gotta shift your gears. If you let other people like impact your mood in your vacation, you lost. You just literally have to say, there's gonna be drunk people. Let's just watch and be entertained.
Yeah.
And just take it in. And I will say too, I've watched, don't ask me why, and Sam can confirm this. I've watched a lot of videos recently about the worst cruises and like
It's
vlogs
so fun to watch.
on cruises. The cheaper the cruise, the more drunk and outrageous the people. The nicer the cruise, the less that happens. And so you kind of get what you pay for. So something to keep in mind, the lower price cruises, you're going to have people that can't handle themselves. But still, I genuinely believe it's what you make out of it, right? New York City, I'm not an aggressive guy. Everyone, I told Sam this just an hour or two ago. Everybody loved me. Everybody was so nice to me. There weren't rude people at all. I had more beard compliments this weekend than any other weekend in my entire life. And Sam's like, in New York? That surprises me. You guys, it's what you make it. It is absolutely what you make it. And the best part of the cruise, other than food, is people watching. Yep, absolutely people watching. All right, if you're going to do an Alaskan, go with Princess or Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
I love Royal Caribbean. Those are great depending on what you're looking to spend. Look into Rocky Mountaineer. Absolutely awesome trade ride into Canada.
Ooh.
Very cool. Very cool. I people watch regardless, but it's so much more entertaining on a cruise. Yeah,
It
same.
is.
We love people watching.
Because people are letting their guard down.
Yeah, they just get it. Alaska is awesome anytime except September, October. The mosquito. Oh, I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about mosquitoes either.
Are the size of your cat.
Oh my God.
Thicker than the crowds of New York. Wow. I would have never thought
Gosh.
Alaska and mosquitoes. Interesting. Our cruise was end of June. It was still cool in the morning. Yes, Royal Caribbean. Okay. See, I like the concept of cool. I don't know if I want freezing.
I agree. I don't know if I don't want to have to pack like layered clothes.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see this boy. His head is tucked over his stretch it out, boys. Stretch it out. Oh my gosh. What up, dude? This guy is a fool. He's leaning on the pillow with his head, looking like a fool. All right, mosquitoes are the state bird of Alaska. Never would have guessed that.
Never.
Wow. Was going on a train thing, but I'm not allowed in Canada. Yeah, I did have a police escort one time in Canada, so yeah, that's all right. It was good, though. They loved us. All right, let's go ahead and start the show, ladies and gentlemen. Does River still have his claws? Yeah.
Yes, he does.
We don't love that he has them because he wrecks stuff, our furniture, our skin.
Oh my God,
everything.
I'm all tore up right now from him.
But the process of removing a cat's claws is pretty brutal and can like change them and stuff. So I don't think we could ever do it to a cat, even though we want to. Yeah, even though
it was a conversation.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that's about it. All right. Oh, and by the way, we do have a giveaway at the end of the stream. We are switching it up today. We are going with a bundle, an oil, butter, and LCW wash, but we're going back to Cold Start, baby. We've been featuring Positive Charge for a while. Cold Start, I used LCW literally this morning. Peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus. Come on now. It is so nice. All essential oils. It is fantastic. And Jacob says, let's just say if it was Florida, I would have ended up on Florida Man Monday. Respect. Yes. If we win, can we pick Positive Charge? I'm not sure. The Holly will reach out to you after the stream. I don't know. It's possible, but I'm going to say no with Cold Start, but I'll let Holly handle her conversations out there. What's up, Michael? He'll be on the show tonight. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Ouch. Unique says, declawing a cat's the same thing as cutting your finger off just below the first knuckle. And yeah, and we haven't. All three of our cats have their claws.
It just sucks, when you buy like a $5,000 couch
Yeah.
and they tear it to shreds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't care.
No, they do it on purpose.
They'll look you right in the eye
Yeah.
and scratch things.
Christina said, cold start B, bar dials. Oh my God, I can't type. She even messed that part up, Christina. Christina, go to bed. No, just kidding. Stay here. Hang out with us. You're fun. All right. Our first entry of the show, Josh. He said, my beard is starting to split at the bottom, otherwise known as the fork. And Josh talks to me a lot in messages about some of this stuff. His fork really started after a recent barber visit. So just take that in consideration. It was not forking. He went to the barber, and then it was forking after that. I'm considering shaving it completely off. I didn't realize how much time and effort it is to manage and take care of it, which, Josh, you've been with this channel for like years now. So that surprises me because that's all we talk about, but fair. Then again, I love this community and love watching your videos. A beard will teach you patience, and I'm not a very good student. All right, that's fair. I need advice on the fork and also advice and reassurance on the beard so I don't pull the plunge and shave it completely and regret it. Now, I will say, Josh, just baseline, I have lots and lots of people that have shaved their beard. And I would say 99% of them, and I'm not exaggerating, 99% of them, out of 100 guys that have shaved their beard is, he said I was having a horrible beard day. All right, so a little like mindset when you did this one. Yeah, understandable. And I will say 99% of them go through the same exact process. And some of them are in here right now. They shave it, and the first thing they do is they put on a fake smile and they post to Instagram and say how happy they are with the change. And then they post the next day and say, don't be afraid of change. It's only hair. It will grow back. And then the third day, they message me crying. And they're like, Dan, what did I do? This is so bad. That was so dumb of me. I just wasted 2 years of growth. And oh my gosh, every single time they have this like ownership and they convince themselves that it's a right move because they feel the gut shot. They don't like it. I don't know. I can't name a person that shaved and was like, I'm keeping it like this. This is the better way. And they actually stayed with it. Yeah, they actually stayed with it because they all go through that same process.
Wait, Kev, you didn't shave your beard, did you?
No, he didn't shave his beard. Amber, there would be like, we would have a warrant out for Amber's arrest.
I feel like I'm nervous.
No. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And Unique says, I have a fork beard. I absolutely hate it, but it is what it is. Just got to deal with it. Don't shave it, dude. Last April. Okay. You knew the feeling back then. Yep. I enjoyed my journey back, but I kept the mustache. Did you shave, though, Brian?
I feel like he did.
I don't think he... Oh, maybe... Oh, it was for a competition, right? Like a mustache competition? So, okay. Yeah. But, like you said, you kept the mustache. So, that I don't know if that fully counts.
At least you had something.
Yeah, for sure. And he kept the mustache. Like, the mustache. All right, let's check out Josh's fork beard.
Josh.
Hey, man. So, looking good. So, here's a latest pic. But then this one he had sent me before, and this does really demonstrate where that fork is. And so I agree. I'm not a fan of the fork. I don't like it for myself, even though it happens to all of us. Josh, I would just simply make a trim, and I would make this your baseline right here. I think it's pretty simple. That is way better than shaving. It gets rid of the fork. If somebody take that beard off right there, and if somebody were to describe you, they would have to say the guy with the full beard, the guy with the big beard. Like, that is a beard, a beard. And so I would do that. Don't shave, make that trim right there. And it's a pretty simple trim. I also would say don't go back to that barber. I would do it yourself. You're sending in, right? I liked your beard more before the barber got a hold of it than after. And it's a very simple trim, dude. Just go watch like 5, 6, 7 of my trim videos over and over again, and it'll give you some confidence, and just do exactly that. Yeah. So great question. Donnie says, what could a
I was
barber...
going to ask that.
Yeah, so what could a barber do? I would bet a lot of money, I'm going to show you guys here, that the barber took the beard and then went from underneath and trimmed like this. It's a very common barber trait because they do it with things like head hair. They're used to going up and going in that motion, especially when they're fading, especially when they're getting bulk out. And a lot of barbers go underneath the beard and they go away. And when they do that, they're releasing some of these supporting actors underneath and not even realizing what they're doing. And just because I saw the beard before the trim and I saw the beard after the trim, I'm very confident that's what the barber did. Yep, very, very, very confident that's what the barber did. So, yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
Yep. Yep.
You see, he said that?
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Yep. My barber did. Well, here, okay, let's give Sam a little bit of lesson on sexism here and feminism. She said that's exactly what he did. The barber was a female. Take that, Miss Assumptuous. It was a female.
Listen, I'm not a feminist.
I know she's not.
It's
She's
fine.
that was a joke, guys. But yeah, the female, which sucks because people are always like, I'm not going to a female barber. What do they know about beards? Well, this time they didn't know anything about beards, and I knew it because there's certain things that barbers go to because they think it translates from head hair to beard, and it just doesn't. It doesn't at all. So yeah, it's for sure. So I would just make that trim. I think you're going to be really happy with it, and you'll really like it. Also, the shape of the beard before is much tighter, which looks better on you. Yeah, yep, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I agree. All right, I smell a rant. No, hey.
You can feel it when he gets revved up, right?
I'm passionate, okay? I'm passionate about my beards. Do I do this in real life? Do I get ranty? Do I get going on things passionately?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Really? I don't even it's just me. I don't even realize it.
You're just passionate about like things that you believe in.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so funny. What are there any examples of things I rant about?
Soccer.
I do rant about soccer. Yeah, I'm very passionate about soccer. I rant about dumb people probably the most.
Yeah, stupidity.
Yeah, stupidity really bothers me. We talk about this all the time. I can handle jerks. If you're authentically a jerk, I'm cool with that. I can handle shy people. I can handle super intelligent know-it-alls. Just be yourself. I can't handle dumb. Mm-hmm. That one really hurts my soul. It really, really hurts my soul.
There's no excuse to be dumb.
No, not today.
Not in 2025.
No, not when you can have ChatGPT in your pocket. Like, there's no reason. Yeah, I do rant about driving. That's true. Yeah.
Elderly drivers.
Elderly drivers might be my most ranted about rant of all time. Yeah. Yep. Stupid and fake are my 1 and 2. And unfortunately, I can't help but see both of them. Yeah, so, yep. Mm-hmm. And Brian said, I had 2 female barbers that were awesome, but they both had significant others with beards with a lot of experience. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yep, that's awesome. Okay. I don't often rant about long chain fatty acids. I'm actually a big fan. Yeah, big fan. So, yes. And Blanco, it's a good question. He said, what's the complaint about, Kev? Seriously, you're like the beard model. That just shows you that we're our own worst critics, right? Sam, all the time, be like, why do I look like this? I'm this, that. I'm like, you're literally gorgeous. Like, women would kill to look like you. What are you doing?
It's my brain.
It is her brain, a.k.a. the hormones. Am I right? Okay. A lot of times there's a correlation between stupid and fake. I agree, Moose. I agree entirely.
You're so stupid you act fake.
Yes, right? They don't even know how to act like themselves, and so they act fake. Yeah, it's so true. Awesome, Josh. Thanks for sending in. Please send an update when you do this trim. Trust me, it's easy. You got this, and it'll be addition by subtraction. Yeah, absolutely. And, difficult people? Dude, Dylan, he said, I rant about difficult people. Some people have to make 20 times more difficult for no reason.
Oh, my God.
If you hung out with me, Dylan, you would realize I'm one of the most hyper
I had to move up because it looked like I didn't have a shirt on.
Hey, yo. Why'd the viewers go up? We're at 160. Put it back. Put it back. No, just kidding.
She's just naked.
Yeah. River Cam, what's up, buddy? Oh, he's just sitting there with his head.
Oh.
Hey, buddy? Oh, he's tired. But I'm hyper efficient. And when people are difficult and are slow and not efficient, oh, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Sam's goals 100%, 1,000%, 10,000%. Goodness gracious. All right, Christina's contemplating shot, and I'm not against change. I was specifically against shaving. I don't think guys that have beards ever feel good about the shaving and keeping it. Now, is there an exception? Of course. Sam chopped her hair off and has loved it.
Yep.
And so I'm not against change. I just don't think a bad beard day, I don't think shaving is ever the option or the solution. It is an option, but not the solution. All right, Rambo. I'm wondering if you think I should do a transparency trim. I'm trying to get to your level. I'm also wondering if you think I should trim the cheekbone area. All pictures are with oil, butter, and combed out. Okay. Warning. This is not a flex beard, but if it was on a flex beard show, it would fit in. I think that's a good way to explain it. It's not a flex beard, but if it was on a flex beard show, it would fit in. But he is authentically looking for this advice. Yep, authentically looking for this advice. Oh my gosh, Look at this guy. That's his back. Can you turn and look at him?
No, because my back's
Sam hurt her back.
I can't.
Yeah, she.
You guys remember when Dan had that shoulder where it hurt so bad it took his breath away?
Yeah.
I did the same thing to
my back. It was
back.
contagious, it turns out. No, she slept weird when I wasn't here, so it
I sleep like a pretzel. It's terrible.
All right. Where's River? He's blending in. That's where he is. I'm wondering if, okay, got it. All right, Rambo, let's go ahead and check out his beard. And again, guys, he's asking if there should be a transparency trim and then the cheekbone area. All right, transparency trim and the cheekbone area. Let's go ahead and check out Rambo's beard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beard.
Wow.
It's a beard.
Wow.
I know. And I had to preface it because he really is looking for this advice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, first thing.
No.
Do you see any transparency?
No.
I don't either. I genuinely do not believe if you're still growing longer and you said you're trying to get to my level, well, you got me beat on girth. You got me there, right? You got me there. Length, I might have more length than you. It doesn't really matter.
Depends where your nipples are.
Right, exactly. Right. How you got them low hanging nips? You got them like no, just kidding. But dude, it looks fantastic. And then the cheek area, I think he's talking about like over here. No. I love the balance. I love the shape of your beard. And again,
it makes it so unique.
I'm not afraid to let people know to trim. I'm often quick to a trim. There's no transparency. I love that your cheek area is combed out and big and balanced. This is freaking fantastic. I don't think you'll have transparency 3-4 months, if ever. So send back in about 3-4 months from now. Yeah, I bet that beard weighs 10 pounds. That's a fact. That's a fact. And this thing is absolutely incredible, dude. Just keep going. You've got some really good feedback in the chat here. Just keep going. Brock here is a literal, like the highest level of a beard competition champion as it gets. And he's telling you there's no transparency. So just keep that in mind. Let me see if I find Brock real quick here. This is actually a beard that's kind of similar to yours, where it's got a lot of the volume. It's got a lot of the density. Shout out to Brock. Oh, it's the picture from his avatar.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't even realize that. I was just trying to pick out one. Oh, that's with Jason. We might be in on this pictures here. I was at this competition. Nope.
Aww.
Thanks, Brock. Thanks, Brock. I was there. And this is one of my good friends, Jason. Oh, thanks, Brock. Now I feel insecure. But okay.
Aww.
No, just kidding. Rambo, don't trim, man. Don't touch the cheek area. Don't touch anything. It looks really, really good. But I do know he was genuinely. He said it's a lot more apparent in person. I think only to you. I mean that. Transparency is almost always way more apparent in pictures than it is in person. And especially since you included the side shot, No.
That's true. I was literally just thinking in my head, like, well, what color shirts do you
Yes.
wear? But then you see it from the side and you aren't seeing through it.
Yeah. Yep. If you're looking to have a thinner appearance, why would you want a thinner appearance? Would you? Oh, like a more narrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Heat would be your solution if you wanted to go more narrow. I don't want him to. I do not want him to go more narrow. I think it looks fantastic. So keep it going, dude. I think this is a case of you being your own worst enemy. And I knew you were. I knew you weren't trying to send in to show off. I know you have gotten to interact. He's very blunt, with his delivery. And I 100% leave it. I have dysmorphia. Dude, I did a video on that, right? Look up. And we also, by the way, Ran, we need a new picture immediately because I don't know if that's you in the picture or not. So please get a new picture. Please include your wife. Absolutely. But you definitely have beard dysmorphia. If you have not caught my beard dysmorphia video, you guys, please do. It's a really good video that many of us can relate to. Donald said, I could hide my head underneath that beard and you would not see me. And Donald actually had a flashlight when he tried that, and you couldn't see any of the light. So, yeah.
That.
I don't know how to change it. Yeah, dude, dysmorphia is a real thing.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
I battle this with her every day.
And like body dysmorphia is for me. It's a real thing. Like when I had my, what would you call it? My, not survey, not quiz for my ADHD, whatever.
Oh, he said he doesn't know how to change it, the picture.
Oh.
Rambo, it's in your Google settings. So when you're on Chrome, just pull up like your Google account and you can change it on there. If anybody wants to give him the steps, please do. Or just literally like Google how to change YouTube picture and it'll like give you step-by-steps. But if you are having dysmorphia and you're trying to change, what's your biggest advice?
I have no advice.
What's up, Dennis?
I'm in the middle of it. Find someone who tells you that it's not true every day.
and believe them. Find someone that tells you it genuinely. When I tell Sam she looks beautiful and she's crazy when she has all these like hormonal thoughts, which is what they are. Because there are days where she's like, yeah, I am beautiful. It's like, it's genuine when I tell her that. I don't ever say, if I thought she was ridiculous, God. If I thought she was ridiculous, I would just walk away and like shake my head, which I do on other stuff. She'll say, I'll just shake my head and go. But it's amazing. Yep. Absolutely amazing beard, dude. Keep growing. This is awesome. Yeah. Stay away from mirrors. Surround yourself with positive people. Yep. For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Recently acknowledged I'm very anxious. Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's better to be aware of it so you can start being proactive than to be ignorant, to be blissful that you don't have it. I think that's a really cool step to acknowledge, like, yeah, this is going on with me, for sure. So, dude, awesome. Windy days must have been an experience with a beard that full, right? Right? Did it, like, pick you up at times? Like, whoa, wow. Great beard, man. Thank you for sending in and trusting us. All right, Michael J. I think this is our last one, and then we can open up to any and all questions. And then we'll end the night with a giveaway. Had the next milestone, Dan. I put my shirt on, had to fluff the beard out. Let's go. That is a milestone. That's one of the coolest feelings. Just a bloop. I love that. Okay. Beard dysmorphia vid is eye-opening. Yeah, it's a video that I think a lot of people knew the thoughts surrounding their head, but they didn't know how to put it together and articulate it. And I kind of came up with it through Sam and what she's going through.
You're welcome.
And so it's real, and I have that experience. To give you guys the best concept of beard dysmorphia, I will see other beards and be like, oh my gosh, I wish my beard looked like that. How am I doing this when beards are like that? Then we'll take a picture together, and I'm like, oh, my beard's bigger than theirs. Like, what am I thinking? Or I'll walk by like a car reflection and be like, holy crap, that's a big beard. But on my day-to-day, I don't see myself with that beard, especially because I don't see my beard. I'm not like looking out and seeing it. And so, yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Michael J. Ooh, like pulling a pony out of the back of a ball cap. Never been there. Yep, never been there. All right. I hope you're all well. Thank you. Things have been rough for me lately, but I'll get through it. We got you, man. Many of us have been through tough. You have as well. You got this. So I need advice. Crazy, right? On an advice show. Wow. I straightened the beard, which is looking better. And you guys will know Michael the second he shows. He's a vet of the show. Heard advice about trimming beard every 3 months. That's just a extremely just general advice. That kind of disregard that. It all has to do with what is right for you. Trimming and other beard advice. So this is an update for Michael. And then he just wants general trimming and beard advice. What do you guys think he should or could do with his beard? Let's check it out.
Nice.
Michael.
I do remember you.
Yeah, my favorite hair in the game.
Yeah.
Favorite hair in the game. So straightening the beard here. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, is it time to trim? What should we do? You want to go first? You want me to hit it?
Yeah,
hit him.
I'll go first. I do think you need to trim. Now, how far I'd go up? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. And I'll piggyback by saying, number one, I agree entirely. Number two, Michael, I'm going to challenge you to go through some more trial and error with the heat. And I think you are over straightening it. I would love, especially with your curly texture, Ryder's in the chat right now. Ryder has a similar texture beard to yours. Ryder is mixed race, and so he has a very kind of curly and textured beard. He straightens his beard every day, but it still has the masculine texture. It still has the volume, and yours isn't like overly straight. It's not like
it's not like silky.
Exactly. It's not like female head hair or anything like that. But I would love to see you have a little bit less of that straightening. And what that's going to do is bring a little bit more shape right here. And I would do that first. That's perfect, actually. I would do that first before you go in and trim it. And so, yeah, and I agree. You are one of the guys that can do a rounded beard, which is actually a compliment. If you had like a super like big face, we wouldn't say the rounded beard. We'd go more angular. So because of this, you have a face that you can do this shape, little bit less straightening. Let's get that blowout beard. I got a video on that. Just look out, blowout beard, kind of like Rambo's beard. You can tell he combs out in a way and does that blowout. So let's go with a less straightening, kind of blow it out more. And then we can look at it and see where we can go. Yeah, he can use the heat. Yeah, and part of it is just if you are using the heated brush, dial down the temperature. Don't go through as many passes. Don't go as slow. Just a little bit less of that. And I think you're going to be really happy with the results, but still can straighten it. Can still have that purposeful beard. You just don't need to go as much. And so, yeah. And Walter says, mine used to look over straight. It did. It absolutely did. Only use a heated brush on specific areas. Now, that's what I do. Yep. So a blow dryer, you can do it. You can accomplish it with either. You're just going to need to go with lower temperatures and less time on the beard. But a blow dryer experimenting would be fine too. Yeah, absolutely. And guys and girls out there, if you are curious about your beard, like, oh man, Walter's saying his used to be over straightened and nobody said anything, send in. If you want an honest appraisal and you want honest feedback, we would love to help you. And it's a safe place. It's just going to help that journey. I don't know if I've ever randomly reached out to someone and been like, hey, man, I noticed your beard's over straightened. Consider doing less. Even though I know that would help people, even though I know many people would welcome that, I do know it would hurt some people, so I will never do that. So send in. If you guys are curious, send in, and I would be happy to help you out. Yeah, 100%. So, Michael, play around. It's going to take a couple weeks of really dialing it in and making those adjustments, but I think you'll do some great ones. Oh, yeah, dude, 340 is too much. I don't recommend going above 320 for most of us. Try less. Try 300. Try 280, especially with your beard. I want you to dial it way down. Yeah, so 340 would be a little bit much. We know we can safely go up to 360 for most of us as far as the health side, but the less you do, the less straight it gets. And when you have the less of the straightening, it's going to give it a little bit more volume, make it look a little bit more full and balanced. So, yeah, and try blowout. Look up Dancy Bearded Blowout Beard. And so beard appraisal, I like it. Yeah, but just make sure you have a question, right? Don't just send in and say, Dan, can you rate my beard or appraise my beard? Send in and say, hey, man, I'm wondering if I'm over straightening. Can you let me know? Hey, man, I'm wondering if I should trim. That would be really helpful. And I use Beard Octane corded brush at 280. Perfect. And the Beard Octane heated brush. Hey, we got the same hat. What up, dude? And also, guys, I wore 3 different Beard Octane hats for the Expo, and this wasn't even one of them. What up? And the Beard Octane heated brushes, they go and have 6 different heat settings. 6 different ones. So you can find what works for you. Some of them go higher than I'm comfortable with, but it's because people can use it on their head hair. So it's not even just for the beard. So keep that in mind. 280, yeah. Give those a try, man. I think it'll make a difference. Thanks for sending it in, Michael. And please send in that after, because this is what this show is all about right here. Right there, dude. Love it. All right, everybody, if you have any questions, beards, life, any kind of advice, head hair, arm hair, taco meat, let us know. We got you. Johnny would like to let you guys know Beard Octane has the best beard wash. There you go. All right, what are your thoughts on Black Rebel Beard Co? Aaron, I have several, actually more than several. I have tons of review videos. They are a company with a unique approach to their customer service, unique approach to their marketing. Pedro is kind of like you were talking about earlier. He is authentically him. Is Pedro the most like open-minded and warm, welcoming, give you like a huge hug? And no, he's not. He's brash. He's abrasive. He will tell you his thoughts, but it's who he is. And so I respect that. It's just a little bit of a different approach. His scents are very strong, very aggressive and layered, but it's the bird oil, so it's going to soften your beard. It's just depends what you beard oil. He just changed beard oil, and he is changing his products all the time. So I've not kept up in probably the last year, so I can't really comment on the quality of the products or anything like that just because I haven't used them. But yeah, it's just, yeah, yep, absolutely. Manny, yeah, I'll start that one and I'll get you going for sure. Yep. Mike says, love Beard Octane Wash. It's a game changer. Yeah, we've, for like the last 6.5 years, have had LCW in the shower.
Yes.
Continuously.
Yes.
Continuously. That will never change. Have you tried Fable's deodorant? I have not. I have some. I just have not tried it. It is a baking soda. I have not. I've only gone between Copper John's and Beard Octane. No reason why, just I found what worked for me and I've stuck with it. Any tips on flyaways, curly sideburns? Number 1, embrace them. My sideburns are crazier and curlier than they've ever been. And I actually had somebody comment on it at the Expo. They're like, could you use a straightener on your sides? I'm like, I can, but I like the little bit of texture. I like a little bit of character.
Yeah.
Sam likes a little something in the beard.
Yeah.
And so I would just say, do your best to embrace it. Do your best to not overly straighten, because if you over straighten, our sideburns are kind of where the head hair transitions, and so that hair is a little bit thinner than the rest of your beard, and so over straightening it can cause problems. And I know people that have had positive impacts by dialing back the straightening. So just embrace it, man. Okay. So I will show you guys something here. I will have an updated affiliate list tomorrow. I told Sam the sad news yesterday, but Defined Beard Co., based on their website, I've known this for a while now, they are no longer in business. Now, there's probably 130 of you that are finding out for the first time, and I'm only sharing because Manny asked and because it's on the website, but they are out of business. No, it's not because of business being slow. No, it's not because of their margins or affiliates or bad customers or anything like that. I'm not in a place to share any news. I would say it's more on the personal side of things. And that's all I can really share right now. Unfortunately, Defined is closing their doors and they are not coming back. Could we see in the future a different version from Carrie and Beard Products? I hope so. I'm going to help him in every single way that I can. This was one of the rare gut shots that I've had. The hardest one, I'm sure Sam knows this one. Sam, what is the company that I was probably the most personally attached to when they closed and it made me sick?
Whiskey and Hardtack.
Yeah, when
that was so sad.
That one hurt. That one hurt real bad. Real bad. I've had a ton of companies come and go, and it didn't mean anything to me. Like, I love you guys, love your products, but I get it. I've had companies that I've removed as affiliates, not in like an anger way. It just didn't work out, and I get it, you know. Ready Man, you guys, many of you noticed they're no longer an affiliate. It wasn't anything bad. There wasn't like wrong decisions. It just didn't work out. It wasn't a relationship that was a good fit. And it just happens. But it wasn't like I'm sad and all this stuff. Whiskey and Hardtack hurt. And then Defined Beard Co. really hurt. Yeah, really hurt. And so they just really, I mean, again, all I can really say is that it was personal. And a lot of it was out of his hands in the decision making. So, it's just a bummer, man. It's just a bummer. And this is all the information they've provided at this time. It's not on their social media or anything. It's just, it's just here. And I know a lot of people talk about brands going away and stuff. One of the biggest things to know, you guys, is in this small batch community, something that many of us take such great pride in, loving and supporting. 95% of the people that start a small batch beard company are not entrepreneurs or business owners before that point. Once they start it, for sure. Making beard products, listen carefully here. Making beard products is simple. It's not easy. There's a lot of tedious work. There's a lot of things you have to do, but it's actually simple. You can make, any of us watching right now can go make quality beard oil, beard balm, beard butter. I literally know that. From what you guys have learned on the channel, from what you've experienced, it's not hard to make beard products. It's very hard to run a business. It's very hard to manage taxes, to manage write-offs, to manage supply and inventory and marketing and ads and who do you align with? What sales do you do? What shows do you go on? That is difficult. And as such, with the nature of this small batch beast, you're going to have companies that just don't make it because they have other real jobs. They have to provide for their family. But also, we have people that are always trying to get the most out of companies and skate around corners and get free stuff and returns and stuff. I've always tell people, if you love a company and you would be sad to see them close, you would be sad to see scents go away or products go away, support them. How do you support them? You buy products. Anytime a scent goes away, like Ginger Jamboree, there'll be people that come out of the woods, they're like, that's my favorite scent of all time. And it's like, dude, you didn't order for 3 years. You can't say that. You can't be sad that it's going away when you haven't supported it. It's kind of the same thing with business, but I will say again, you guys, and Beard Octane says, making products is truly the easiest part. I will say again, Define did not close because of business reasons. They did not close because they weren't doing well. I don't want that narrative out there. I don't want people thinking that because it's not true and it's not fair and it's not good for the industry because a lot of people start thinking that. He says, true story. Yeah, that one kills me. I can't believe they got rid of that. Like, buddy, I have an affiliate. I can see the orders. You haven't bought in years. And so, yeah, it's absolutely an interesting thing. Also, word of mouth is powerful. Tell a friend. Yeah, absolutely, especially in this industry. So, unfortunately, very fair question, and it's that's I do know what happened, but it's nothing. It's not my place to share. So, I know a lot of people. Man, the rebrand. Sam and I both helped Define. She was a big part of their labels and the logos and all that type of stuff. It's it's a big one. We've had so many people asking for solid colognes that we haven't sold in 3 years. Hey, where's your solid cologne? Yeah, we haven't sold it in 3 years. So interesting. Yeah. Didn't Whiskey and Hardtack get absorbed? No. So if you got absorbed, that would mean that the owner is the most special part about Whiskey and Hardtack is Holly. Mm-hmm. Now Holly's with Beard Octane, and you guys feel that impact from afar. But Beard Mac bought their wash bar recipe and their scent portfolio. That was about it. They didn't take the blend or anything like that, but yeah, that was it. That was a gut shot. That was a gut. Did I just tell you today on that one or
What?
Yesterday about Defined?
No, it was before you left.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm. And say that again, Dan. Support what you love and expect nothing. I've supported a brand I love for years and just recently became an affiliate for them, but I'd support all day and expect nothing. It's what it comes down to. Yep. Joe says, I feel that impact. Yeah. Holly, she's amazing, but she is a dog. she is a dog. So yeah.
How do you think she got to where she is?
100%. And you guys got to know, Holly made her career and her living in the high stakes banking world, where you got to be that kind of dog. And so, what I miss, Roger,
Yeah.
everything, my friend, everything. So, Mark, we just went over that, guys. If you want to go back probably 10 minutes, we kind of broke the whole thing down there on it. So it's sad. I'm sure more will come out on their social media. And yeah, actually, one thing I just thought of is now, let me see here. How many do I have open? Interesting. I'm going to have, wow.
A lot.
Yeah. I can't say too much out loud. And then also, because, yeah, we'll see how that gets filled here. Let me see over here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. At least one there. Interesting. Okay, I did not think about that.
You didn't? That's literally the first thing I thought of.
Blanco says, do you have a Commands Corner upcoming company list? Yes. Was I just looking at that, and do I have 3 new openings for the rest of the year? Yes. I do. If you're curious about any time a company's coming up, just message me. So, interesting. Daily Bearded Mac or LCW, both are quality. Sincerely can't go wrong with either. If I can reframe the question, which have I used more of in the last 2 or 3 years, it would be LCW. But both are top-notch quality. Yeah, top-notch quality, for sure. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pivot on over. Should be about perfect timing here. Let's end on a positive note. Not a positive charge note, but a positive note. And we're going to give away a Cold Start bundle. DNC10 is your discount code for Beard Octane. Please click the link in the chat, put your name, put your email, and you're signed up. And also tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Beard Octane YouTube channel, Joe and whoever's his squad for the night will be live. Tune in, have some fun, and I'm sure you'll hear some interesting stories from Joe about the Expo. Joe, you should try to get Ryder on the show. Hear from him and his perspective. He wasn't able to join us. He was occupied during the stream on Monday. Ryder. And so I think that would be cool if he was able to hop on the stream tomorrow. I'd love to hear some of his stories. So, yeah, sign up there. Sam C. Other thoughts, other feelings for Joe laughs. Thoughts and feelings for our friends out there. Florida trip coming up. Any meetup? Anything popping through the mind?
I don't know. Nothing's going through my head right now.
All right.
Except my back hurts.
Yeah, Ryder was out riding Harleys. That was her name? I'm kidding. Ryder does not ride motorcycles. We did have some females come up to us at an establishment, a sports bar, and asked if we were bikers. And we told them no, and they didn't believe us. They were like, no.
You guys don't look like bikers.
We do when we're all in our shop shirts. And
oh, my gosh, yes. No, never mind.
Yeah, we do. And then Ryder's, he didn't put lotion on his face that day, so his face was all dry. And it was like, oh, you do look like you're a biker. And so, yeah, we had our shop shirts. Joe and Ryder had their sleeves all rolled up to show off the like man muscles. And I said bicycles. And they did. They came up, they're like, you don't have a Harley. And we were like, no. And they're like, we don't believe you. And we're like, I was like, I've never ridden a motorcycle in my life. So no, they're like, that's crazy. So yeah, that was fun riding Harleys. All right, again, guys, the Beard Octane YouTube channel is pinned in the chat, and then let me go ahead and get the giveaway right here. What on our drive down to Florida are you most excited about for the drive?
Always Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's, yeah.
Always.
It's
I need to get a new T-shirt.
We don't even, like, I'll be honest, if you get into Buc-ee's, especially if it's busy, which is almost always, it's not even the greatest experience.
No, and their stuff is not even that good,
No.
but there's something about Buc-ee's.
Like, there's not even anything that we super look forward to.
No.
Because we can't have the brisket. We can't have all, like, the fresh stuff that you guys get. Like, the fudge is okay.
It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah. I think it's that Jax gets so excited. But Dylan, no, I've not tried that company. But it's just like there's something so dang. Jay, aren't you vertically challenged? He said, can Joe even reach the pedals? You can't do that to Joe. What? Buc-ee's is on my butt. What?
You haven't been to a Buc-ee's?
Joe? What?
Oh my gosh.
Christopher, all of them. If they're on the way, we hit all of them.
As long as a kid is not sleeping, we will stop at a Buc-ee's.
And sometimes we still do anyway. Yeah, sometimes. Nice. Thank you, Zach. Zach just subscribed to Beard Octane. Awesome. Their jerky, here, let me rant. Buc-ee's jerky is some of the most garbage jerky I've ever experienced in my life.
Okay, but we've never gotten the jerky from the fresh jerky container. Because they have like the deli meat section.
That's fair.
With the jerky. We've never gotten it from there. We've only gotten the packaged jerky.
Okay, that's fair. All right, I take that back. Jay is not vertically challenged. He is vertically accelerated. So, yes. Are you leaving at 3 a.m.?
4.
We're getting up at 3. I got to shower. I can't go on a road trip without showering and getting ready. So, yeah, I will be showering. But Buc-ee's is a massive gas station starting in Texas, and now it's bridging over to the east. And there's hundreds and hundreds of gas pumps, no semis allowed. And in the store, almost everything is branded with this. Is it a beaver?
It's a beaver.
A beaver. It kind of looks like a squirrel, but it's a beaver.
It looks like a squirrel.
It's just the nicest bathrooms in the world.
Yes.
And it's just pandemonium. You can't really move. You're scared you're going to lose your kids because it's so busy. And they have a huge merchandise section of blankets and shirts and onesies,
all Buc-ee's.
Branded in Buc-ee's. It's just a vibe.
It is.
Yeah, it's just a vibe. But their jerky is garbage. I don't like moist jerky. I like dry jerky. Jerky should be dehydrated.
I've changed because I used to like it opposite.
Yeah, no, get your moist
wet
jerky out of here. If I want to go eat a steak, I'll go eat a steak, okay?
Ew.
I want to get I feel like a little bit of a savage when I do this. JB's leaning on a Buc-ee's pillow right now. Nice. Oh, beef Octane. Thank you. Great comparison. Blows Buc-ee's jerky out of the water. Blows it out of the water, you guys. Especially the chicken, especially the bacon. Come on now.
The bacon jerky
Ooh.
is something different.
It's a treat.
It is.
It's a treat. Oh,
so good.
I dare you.
Do we have any jerky?
No, not the bacon. I know. I dare you to buy a bag of the apple smoked beef Octane bacon jerky and have it last an hour. I dare you. I dare you. It's so good. Manny says it is great. Yeah, it's so good. I made some jerky. Nice. I used to make jerky all the time. So I'm not right now because I'm not in position to do this, but Joe got a pellet smoker and it's all controlled on his phone.
Oh, that's handy.
I could do that because it was just the time and the adjustments.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Would you believe Buc-ee's started as a bait and tackle store?
I could.
Yeah. You could be lying to me, but yeah, I could. I could. HEB. Yeah, we haven't done HEB. We should have when we were in Texas, but we'll be back.
Is that only in Texas?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Texas thing. Yep. And yes, my code does work for Beef Octane as well. Thank you, Manny. So, yep, Dan C10 over there. All right, guys and gals, get your orders in. We're going to see who's on the screen. Comment of your name. That was how all sports announcers did until sports got good. All right, do we have in the building? Some of you get the reference. Man, people be blowing me up.
Who?
People.
Somebody at the door?
No, I've had 3, not in a bad way.
Watch.
I've had, my watch. I've had 3 company owners text me during the show.
Dang.
I know. Popula. I was starting in San Antonio, and we were in San Antonio for a week.
And we didn't go? That's embarrassing.
I will be back to San Antonio, though. Jeff, is it? My name's Jeff. All right.
Jeff, is that you?
Do we have in the building? Jim Murray.
I like the way your name is spelled.
Come on down. I've seen him spell it both ways, though.
Oh.
So will the real Jim please stand up? I have seen him spell it both ways. I think he's this is how it's actually spelled, but for the Americans, He is American. For the Americans,
American.
see, look, he's got James right here.
Oh, so it's like you got to pick
Right.
how you wanted to spell
Right.
Jim.
So
I like it.
I don't know what to believe.
It's cool.
Jim Slady. Jim Shady.
That's
Well done,
good.
dude. Well done. Brenton, you need to comment more. That was well played. If you were on Kill Tony, I'd give you a golden ticket. That was well played, sir. Awesome. All right, you guys, we are quite literally on time to end this show here.
Wow. That's a first.
Oh, belly boy.
boy.
Come on, man.
Oh,
and a yawn. He's just hamming it up for you guys. He's just hamming it up.
Hi, buddy.
River boy. River boy. He's my city boy. City boys. I yelled that when me, Joe, and Ryder started walking down New York. I said, city boys.
God, that's embarrassing.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
There's lots of
I
embarrassing
could never go
moments.
to a big city with you because I'd be so embarrassed, I feel like.
I own it, guys. I absolutely own it. I was going to say other stuff, but I'm not going to. All right. We're going to get out of here. Meetup. I hope we get to meet many of you guys. Come on out. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. April Fools, 5 p.m.
It's fun.
Is.
It's not weird.
It's casual.
It's not like an awkward, weird thing.
No, I'm not sitting at a
It's
table and you're in a line to meet me. It's just literally come hang out.
Kids
and have
are
a good
running
time.
around like crazy.
Yeah.
Might stomp on your feet or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Vi'll
absolutely.
definitely talk to you.
Yeah. Man, I'm right there with you, yelling with you, Dan. Talk, yo, talk. Thank you, Jay. Say it with your chest. Hey, stop trying to bring the New York out of me, Jay. I need to calm down, man. I need to calm down. All right, guys and girls out there. Thank you. Dan and Dan's wife. You're welcome. No need to talk an extra 2 minutes, remember. Okay, that's true. That's true. All right, we're going to get out of here, guys. This is Sam. I'm Dan. Sam, what do you want to say to our friends?
Have a good night's sleep.
All right. Good night, guys. Stay bearded. Stay positive.